Hi everyone, so I am just getting ready for school now and I want to do a quick little update. Happy Tuesday. It's not Monday, Tuesday. We had yesterday off because it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So now we're kind of getting back into the routine of things and we haven't been to school for a while since last week was remote. So this morning's been a little dicey. Not necessarily playing catch up, but just kind of like remembering what I actually do to get ready for school. So yeah, I also cut my forehead not ideally this morning, and oh boy. I'll just look at that again before I go. I don't want it to be the sole thing people notice today, so that is what's going on with that. I'm just putting everything together now. I just packed my bag. I was gonna make a TikTok of all my outfits through the week, but then I was like, well shoot, it's Tuesday, so all the sounds are gonna start on Monday, and that's just not really gonna work well for me. I really don't have time anyways, because I have been forgetting what time I actually leave at and thinking it's 10 minutes later than it actually is. Hi everyone, sorry for the really choppy update earlier. My camera battery card, whatever, something happened to it. I just got in the car and I'm waiting for it to warm up because, and I don't want to admit this, but when I don't do that, it feels a little iffy getting to school. So we're gonna try not to have that happen today. I leave at such varied times and I feel like I get to school at like roughly the same time each day, which is definitely not the case. Yeah, so today I don't have too much outside of my classes at school, which is good. It's a good way to re-enter the school building without feeling super stressed. And then I have all my chemistry work due again tonight, which is just, it's a weekly occurrence at this point, and it's funny that the vlogs have aligned with the past one. That was the same day that had happened. When I get home from school, I'm basically gonna be doing work all day, so. Sorry you still look kind of crazy. Just hasn't been my day appearance-wise. I literally thought I just like had a little bit of like a nick, a little bit of a cut, and I just like tore apart my skin up there. And people were asking today at school because it's very noticeable, and I was like, well, you know, I was shaving this morning and then like suddenly the race, like it sounds so bad and it sounds like I like did it on purpose or something, but like that is what happened. Like I was just shaving, and sometimes, okay, this is getting very deep. I do this thing where like I just forget what I'm doing and I like confuse two actions. So like for instance, I've done this before with deodorant and chapstick. And I'll take out my deodorant, intending to put it under my arms where it goes in my armpits. And sometimes I try to put it on as chapstick. Like I don't know. Like it's a weird thing that happens in my brain and connections it makes. Anyways, that is to say, I am done with school right now. Or at least I left school, I'm home now. And I just have some work I have to do this afternoon. I don't have any other plans other than to get active somehow, but I think today's a walk day. I'm kind of sore from my run yesterday, and I like my walks. They're very peaceful. So I just have some work, and I've been kind of chipping away at my chemistry during the day, so that's not as intimidating as it has been in the past, which is very nice. So I'm gonna do some more work and go have lunch, and do a little more chipping at my chemistry. I'm really trying to motivate myself to go for a run right now, and I'm not doing so hot. It's currently like getting dark outside, like the sun is actually setting, and we haven't got there yet, but I'm gonna go now. I was gonna go for a walk, I mentioned that, but then I was like, I think I might want to do a run today. I'm feeling a little more ambitious today, so we're gonna do that. I have this thing where it's not necessarily actually going and doing the exercise that's the hard part for me. It's getting to the point where I am doing it. I get super like flimsy. Hold up. My stomach gets super like flimsy and I get like super anxious about it, and it's weird because it's only like 10 minutes before when I'm actually like getting ready to do it. It's definitely a motivation thing to get there, but I'm not anxious about it until I like start getting ready to do it. And it's like something bad is gonna happen. It's weird. It happens every time I try, but that is anxiety for you. So I am doing that now and going quickly, rather quickly, because I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but it's not necessarily very bright anymore. 20 minutes of day left. So, and then I have plenty of things to do when I get back that I have also not been doing. Little bit of a motivation issue today. A little bit. It has been a little while now. I have been just checking off boxes, getting things done around here. A little bit more than when I last talked to you, at least. Especially with my chemistry work, I only have one assignment left, and this may possibly be a record-breaking night for Tuesday night last minute chemistry, where I'm not up until the final minutes, and I am so happy about that. Not gonna lie, I still do have a stats test tomorrow that I have not studied for, so I'm not really in the clear, but better than I have been in the past, we'll say. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is finishing this and just trying to get it done. It's 9 o'clock now. I should have it done around 10 or so. I have a meeting. I have to be at the school early for tomorrow, so I don't have a ton of time as I normally do, since I don't have a first class tomorrow, to stay home and study and get ready for the test, but we're gonna find time. You know, it's one of those things where I'm gonna put on my list for tomorrow, and we're gonna make it work. We're gonna fit it in, and we're just gonna do what we can. I definitely do this thing where I just kind of put it on the list for tomorrow and then just figure it out. And you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Sometimes it works well for me, so I think it's gonna be a figure it out moment. I may watch like one AP classroom unit whatever stats video tonight, and hopefully that will just resonate with me really well. And yeah, so that's what's happening. Sorry it's kind of a lame update, but the school's kind of lame, so. Hi everyone, I'm gonna turn on a light because it's kind of hard to see, it's so early. It is Wednesday morning and it's just about 7:15, and on Wednesday mornings, it's so cold right now. We have a meeting for a club before school at 7:30, so it's also been a while since we've had to do this, and I was a little bit slow this morning. However, we're going now, and we should be good on time. The other thing that's a little bit frustrating about this meeting time is I don't have a class first period on every other day. So I am gonna have to go to the school, and then I can stay there, but it's just like, the car is a little dicey this morning. I can stay there for the first period. It's just a long period of time to be there, and I definitely have things I could do. But I am gonna escape for a few minutes, go get breakfast, and then come back, sit in the car and study a little bit. But I still have that test today. It hasn't gone away, so we still have to do that. And I studied a little bit last night and a little bit more this morning. I'm not feeling wonderful about it, but I'm definitely feeling better. And what I usually start doing when I start studying is looking at the very first page of notes that we do and just trying to make sense of it again, like review the lesson. And usually it does kind of click. Like I'm like, oh, so that's what he meant with that, or like just like things like after having some perspective and like doing it. Turn on the heat in here because it's freezing and get to school. Hello everyone, you're getting the very raw words and attitude of someone who just finished their AP stats test. I am leaving this one obviously, but I'm not feeling horrible about it. It's like I can make such a good video about weird things that I feel, but I feel every time I take a test, I like learn the material and it like starts to click when I'm taking the test, which isn't the most reassuring beforehand, but like I've noticed that that really does happen quite a bit, especially in that class. And I was kind of going through it and I was like, wow, like maybe I do understand this a little bit. So it wasn't horrible. I mean, it still wasn't fun, and it still took me the whole class. And I reviewed like just my multiple choice answers, so the rest of it could have been just totally wrong and just felt really good. So we don't know. We don't know. I don't have a whole lot this afternoon. I have CrossFit at 3 with Eva, which is something I haven't vlogged yet, but I've been going for a few weeks, and it's like the best decision I've made in such a long time. It's a very beginner's level CrossFit class. It's teenagers, and like most of them are younger than me, and it just like, it's hard, it's like not fun while you're there, but it just feels so good, and it's just so good for me, like mentally and physically. I'm I'm excited about it now, and like I never thought I'd be excited about working out. And there's definitely days I dread going, and I'm probably gonna be coming on here like 20 minutes before being like, I don't want to go, like maybe I'll stay home. But like when I get there and like when I'm doing it, I'm fine most of the time. And like after, of course, like it's the rewarding part of it. So I'm gonna go home and chillax for a little bit, try to figure out what I have to do, because my mind's kind of blank right now. I really couldn't tell you what I have going on. Also, I have my coffee from earlier, and it's been in the car and it's literally cold, and it like hasn't watered down either. So that's a win in my book. That is like, you may say it's not ideal, kind of gross maybe, but I'm living for this. Everyone, I'm getting ready now, and not that I mean another obstacle to prevent me from being successful in my departure. That was really annoying. But what I'm saying is, I don't really think I need anything else to distract me at this point in time. I'm a little flustered as it is, but that is alright. Is not a concern. We're gonna get through it. It's freezing outside today, and obviously I'm not wearing like sweatpants or like long pants when I'm going there and working out, so I'm not wanting to put shorts on and not wanting to do everything because I'm just freezing cold right now. It's like time to go, so yeah, that is what is happening. And like I warned you guys, I'm in the state right now where it's like, do I really have to go? Would it be the worst thing if I didn't? I'm fine on time. I will make it there. It's just a really unfortunate time. This is such a side note, but the schools get out at the same time, and it takes way too long to get there. There's just no one direct way to get to the gym, and there's also not a great way to avoid any traffic from the schools. So yeah, that is my little bit to add to that. I am moving out. I'm gonna go get some water and get on my way. Sorry for this really bad angle of me. I am trying to put this up and, oh. Okay, so, wow, this looks really weird. I have the sunroof open, so there's just a lot of light streaming in. As you can tell, I look super gross because we just finished and I was very sweaty. It was a really, I said this before, it was a really good workout. In the moment, I would have been like, no, this isn't it, not loving this. My legs are so tired, they're just so fatigued right now. The ride home, I should not be admitting this, but is always a little bit dicey because my legs, like, I just could be walking and I just feel like they'd like fall in. Not a crazy night, I don't have a ton of work, so I'll definitely be going to bed at a decent time. But we have a project due on Friday that I have to work on. And then maybe a college decision comes out tonight. I don't really know. This school, Northeastern, is either gonna release it this Wednesday or next Wednesday. Or, I mean, historically it's always been on a Wednesday, so it's just my expectation and what all the very reliable sources on the internet are saying. I would love for that to be a thing if it's a positive. I definitely debated making a college decision video or college decision reaction video, but I am not the most like emotional person, and I feel like my reactions would be very mellow at best, unless it was a school that I was absolutely not expecting acceptance from, and it was. But like even at that, like I don't want to like make myself act a reaction, if that makes sense. I I would want it to be authentic, and I don't know if I can deliver on that. So yeah, and I just didn't want to put any pressure on myself other than just like enjoying the moment. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, words. I guess if I'm vlogging at that point in time and one happens to come out during a vlog, like maybe, we'll see, like tonight, maybe. So that is the little rundown we have. I am gonna listen to some music. I have the best music for my post-workout drive home, and I'm gonna go back to enjoying that. But the trees look really freaking cool right now. Wow. It's Thursday morning, and it's been a very interesting past 12 hours or so. After CrossFit yesterday, I was doing fine. Like on the way home, I promised I wasn't acting or anything. And then I got home and just felt extremely like bleh. Like just not great, not good. I felt really funky, and I decided I was just gonna wrap up what I had for the night, and I got in bed and just chilled out for a little bit and slept pretty well. Like I'm feeling a little more rested than normal, but still just like not wonderful. I don't feel like I'm sick or anything, but I think it was just an anxiety thing, because I get this way where like I don't realize how I'm really feeling, and then all of a sudden like the heart will start racing and I'll get like really just like nervous and anxious. It just comes on all of a sudden, so I think that's what I was experiencing. But it was also at a point where I was so physically tired and just like mentally from the past few days that I think it was a combination of feeling super stressed and anxious, and then also feeling so tired and exhausted that I was just in this weird space in the middle where I was like wanting to do everything and like feel better about the things I was stressed about, but then I was also like, whoa, I'm tired, like I need a break. And I think this was causing this like collision inside my body that was like, what is going on? We unstressed, we took a break and went to bed, and we're having another moment. We're figuring it all out, and I took the past hour and a half or so just to do that. So I just got ready, woke up really early this morning, and just trying to make it work. So yes, that is what's going on. I'm feeling pretty good. I just took the last half hour or so and just like did everything that like was on my mind. Made a to-do list for the project we're working on, and feel a lot less stressed about that right now. Not great about that, but like less stressed at least. And now I'm just taking care of little things I've been putting off, and we're just gonna crush it today and like get it all done and like be ready for Friday. So that's the sitch this morning. Hi everyone, this has been a while since we've been in here together. Welcome to the kitchen again. I think it actually looks a lot different than last time we were in here. This feels very strange right now. I just got home from school and we're doing okay. We're a little bit stressed. That project that is due tomorrow has taken a little bit more form since we last talked earlier this morning. Still a little rocky. The fortunate thing is I don't have anything else I need to really devote my time to. Somewhat productive at school today. The only thing that was keeping me from being productive, and I'm not trying to create an excuse, but my MacBook was on the verge of dying towards the end, which kind of made me want to conserve battery life. So, you know, you feel I could be a little bit more proactive and find a charger and avoid that situation, but I'm about to have lunch because I'm starving. And then, sorry. Yeah, I really think there's much happening. That was kind of boring, but like, not much of an update here. I never ended up hearing back from my school last night. I don't know if I mentioned that this morning, but so it's gonna be next week now, because the school, Northeastern, always releases them on Wednesday, or has so in the past many years. So I don't think that's gonna be happening today. I don't think I'm gonna hear back from any others. No important notifications, hopefully, because they're either really good, they're really bad, and we want to stay neutral today. So yeah, that's the stitch.